Hello everybody, welcome to Bitcoin Not Crypto. My name is Forrest Total on Twitter X, and in today's video I'm going to tell you why you do not want to trust influencers when it comes to Bitcoin and crypto, and you probably don't want to trust them at all, but especially with something like finance. We see a ton of influencer scams out there right now. We've seen the grift of finfluencers for years. We see Meet Kevin discontinuing his ETF because it's underperformed so much. We see Adam22 launching a meme coin. Even Javier Milei launching a meme coin and saying, oh, well, if you participate in meme coins, it's a casino, you know what you're doing. I didn't promote it, I just shared it. We saw the president of the United States launch meme coins, right? These people have influences. They aren't necessarily, it isn't necessarily their job to be an influencer, but they have a ton of influence. And it is very important to not trust any of these people. And I'm going to explain why in a much deeper way as well. But before that, I just want to tell you guys to check out the sponsors. There's a little ad coming up right here, and make sure you check them out because that's the best way to support the show. Thanks very much. Today's video is brought to you by my good friends at the Bitcoin Way, the team who specializes in helping you become fully self-sovereign. The team has over 25 years of cybersecurity experience and offer the premier white glove service to walk you through proper 100% self-custody of your Bitcoin. It's absolutely critical that you are taking full control of your wealth and avoiding all counterparty risk of sharing keys with a third party. The Bitcoin Way will walk you through step by step exactly how to secure your Bitcoin, run your own node, manage UTXOs, and even tackle inheritance planning. The best part? They don't KYC you and never know the size of your Bitcoin stack, so you can learn to protect your wealth with complete privacy. The team can also help you upgrade your personal cybersecurity, set up a privacy phone, or even establish a Plan B residency. So, if freedom is what you desire, head over to thebitcoinway.com/forest or click the link in the description below to schedule a free 30-minute consultation with the Bitcoin Way. Don't delay. Your generational wealth depends on it. And again, that's the bitcoinway.com/forest, or just click the link below. So I've gotten some flack in the past for maybe talking a little negatively about one specific crypto influencer on YouTube, Altcoin Daily. They're one of the biggest channels out there. They've kind of piggybacked onto Bitcoin as of recent because Bitcoin has outperformed all the other alts, not in very immediate short term, but with the major drawdowns that they have, Bitcoin is completely unfazed. So it shows a lot of relative strength compared to the crypto market at large. So they've been piggybacking on. However, what I want to talk about specifically is a comment that I got when I, talked about how this guy, I said basically that they promote a bunch of their own bags, which 100% he does, right? And what's very interesting is sometimes he'll say, he'll talk about this coin. Oh, it's an AI coin that does gaming and NFTs or whatever the hell, some BS. And then they'll say, just to be fully transparent, I do own some of this, or I was an early investor in this, and the team is fantastic, and we're going to build out all this stuff, and blah, blah, blah. And that somehow tricks people. That makes people think, oh, well, he's being honest. He owns some of this, and he's, talking about it because he believes in it, but it's honest. And the thing is here is there's two things, right? There's either an influencer that promotes a coin, a crypto coin of any kind. Either they're doing it intentionally to pump their bags and to dump on retail, which is completely terrible thing to do, or they're ignorant to the fallacy that this will be worth anything in the future. Why would you want to listen to somebody that's either malicious or ignorant? Those are your two options. If you have, if you're listening to an influencer that is pumping an altcoin, right? And they're doing it even daily, right? Is there really that much opportunity in the altcoin space to be talking about it every single day? I'm not so sure. These are tech companies, right? we got to understand that these are tech companies. These are like penny stocks in the dot-com boom. Some of them are going to go boom, and that's not in a good way. There might be some gains you can make in these things, but there's a million plus cryptocurrencies at this point. So good luck picking those out. And if you're buying them on the recommendation of some sort of influencer, it's very likely that they're either ignorant to what this is because they don't understand the true innovation in the crypto space, which is Bitcoin, or they are intentionally telling you that so that their audience will buy this coin and pump up the very small market cap of some of these penny stock cryptocurrencies. So if you're watching an influencer and you really think that they know something and you believe in what they're saying about all these altcoins and all this, and you think that you're riding the wave of the future and you're getting in early on all of these amazing projects and all of this, I would recommend just not doing that. But I would also recommend going back to their earlier videos. And now some of this is a little tricky because they could be deleting some of their really bad calls. But I would still recommend doing this if you're really convinced of what this person is talking about. Going to some of their earlier videos and really seeing how their calls have played out. Right? This is the idea that a lot of people talk about in the Bitcoin space, which is don't trust, verify. This would be a way to begin to verify what type of person this is. Do they know what they're talking about? Are they only talking about this because they're going to get views on it? And maybe they're not even buying it. Maybe they're not selling it. Maybe they're not dumping it on you, but maybe they're making money just from the views alone, right? This could be another incentive for them. So there's the saying, don't trust, verify. And, as far as that goes, once you start to verify somebody, it still becomes, trust but verify. So somebody I trust, right? In this space, Rajat, right? He's part of the Maple Bitcoin team. I make videos with him. I think he's highly intelligent. I think he knows what he's talking about. I think he's done the due diligence, and he's made some very good calls, and I trust him. Now, if he starts launching a meme coin, if he starts saying that the XRP ledgers that are missing, the 33,000 of them, that doesn't matter. XRP is great. Will I have lost out? Will I continue to trust him because I trust him in the past? No, because that's verification that he is no longer trustworthy, right? So even, anybody you listen to, if you continue to follow their actions, if you continue to listen to them, and they drastically change their opinion, or they change their opinion and they're wrong about it and they pretend they're not, or something like that, or it's really up to you to get your BS detector out and to begin to verify. It really matters what someone's actions are in this space. It matters. There's a lot of room for grift because of how underregulated this space is and how complicated it is and technical. It's everything we don't know about money mixed with everything we don't know about computers, right? That's the old joke about Bitcoin. And it's very difficult to explain it. It's very difficult to talk about it. It's very difficult to learn about it. And it makes a lot of sense that when something is difficult like that, for you to give over trust to an authority. And I would just recommend really thinking twice about doing that. We have to be aware that 99%, if we look back into the history, 99% of all the cryptocurrencies out there have been vaporware or scams. Right? Meme coins are built to be scams. That's all they are. They're 100% only ever a rug pull. Whether that rug pull happens immediately or, slowly over time, it's a rug pull. It's a value extraction device by the people that are on the inside, the people that have the technical know-how to be snipers, the people that run these groups for insiders, and the people that have created the meme coin itself. All it is a value extraction device. There is no utility there. There is no value. There is no ingenuity. There is no innovation, right? That goes for the rest of the space as well. You know, creating a completely centralized ledger, that's not innovation. We've had that, right? The central bank has a centralized ledger. We don't need Vitalik to have his own centralized ledger, and Charles to have his own centralized ledger, and Garlic House to have his own centralized ledger. It makes no difference. No one cares about these centralized ledgers. The only reason people do is because they think they can get rich from the token associated with it. The true innovation in this space is the decentralization of the ledger, the security and the immutability of that ledger, the proof of work that makes it costly to attack, and all of that attack goes to continue to secure it, and the cost of production of new coins being close to the market value of them, right? There's all the innovation is in Bitcoin. If there ends up being anything useful from any of these tech startups that connect themselves to crypto in some way, it will be a testnet and Bitcoin on a side chain or on a layer 2, potentially even on chain at some point, will integrate that technology and make Bitcoin better, right? The next Bitcoin is Bitcoin. So just be aware, be vigilant, and don't trust, verify.